everyone. So this live is for men. I tried to do so many videos today, but my phone doesn't have enough of storage so I thought I'll do a live instead. And I know I'm a relationship coach for predominantly for women, but I really want guys to hear me out because there is so much really, really bad advice out there and I just can't take it anymore. And I thought I'll just go live and bloody do a live for men. And so I want to talk about, and I don't know how many people will watch me on this live because my channel is predominantly for women, but guys and girls, if you are gonna watch, like I'm grateful and please enjoy it and just take everything into consideration and just please think about it. Just think about it. Don't disregard me just like that. Just think about it even if you don't believe me. So I wanted to talk a little bit about, is it a myth that a man should pursue a woman? Do men actually lose power when they pursue women? Okay, so guys, this is for you. Please listen to me, right? Now, is it a myth that a man should be pursuing a woman? Let's look at the basics. Let's look at our hormones, right? Men have a lot of testosterone, women have much less testosterone, and we have much more estrogen, right? Because we don't have as much as testosterone as men, we are much more vulnerable, we are much more insecure, we are much more nervous, we are much more neurotic. We are not as powerful as men, we are not as strong as men, right? So, what we ultimately look from men, what we are desperate for, what we love the most in a man that he could possibly give us is safety and security. So, guys, not only that you don't lose power by pursuing women, you gain all the power by pursuing a woman because you make her fall in love with you instantly when you pursue her, especially if a woman is a healthy woman. Why? Because when you come after a woman strongly, when you're pursuing her strongly, when you're basically giving her all the compliments that she could ever like to hear, when you come strong with your action, not just words, with your action, what you're doing, you are making a woman feel safe and secure. Now, women, because we are so vulnerable, we put a lot of guards. We guard our hearts. We have walls, right? Because we don't trust men. Why we don't trust men? Because we are weaker. We've been played before. We've been damaged before. Somebody broke our hearts. So we learned that we have to protect ourselves, right? So we put guards on, right? So when a guy comes at me or at any woman strong, with a strong pursuit, with a strong action by saying, you're the one, I love you, I care about you, and he makes you feel special and it's continuously strong pursuit. What we start to do, we go like, okay, maybe this guy is actually really into me. Maybe he actually does like me. I can see it through his words. I can see it through his actions. And when you as a woman, you start to let your guard down. When you start to let your guard down, you're like, whew, you literally get like, okay, I feel like I can trust him. When you feel like you can trust him, you actually open yourself up and you allow yourself as a woman to catch feelings for this guy. All you need to do as a woman, I need to allow myself to catch feelings for this guy. It doesn't matter how hot the guy is, no matter how tall he is, how hot he is, how rich he is, how whatever he is. If I don't allow myself to catch feelings for him, I'm just gonna ignore it and leave it, and I'm not gonna go there. So you need to put me in a place that I can trust you by giving me the ultimate safety and security, and then I will allow myself to catch feelings for you. And when I allow myself, you don't even need to do any work. I'm fantasizing. I'm like, oh, this would be nice if we did this. This would be nice if if we did this. I start to create stories in my head because I feel I can trust you. I feel the security. I feel the protection, you know? So this way responds women that are healthy, because a lot of guys will say like, no, Greta, I tried it with so many girls and they rejected me. I was pursuing them strong and they rejected me. They're not interested in that. Yes, because I'm talking here about secure women, right? If a woman had a father figure that was protecting her, that was always there for her, that was showering her with compliments, that made her feel she's the most amazing daughter in the world, that was her ultimate provider, safety and security, that he was lifting her up, this is what she will want from a man. This is what you will this is how you will get her, by giving her safety and security. She will relate to you because she had this from her father, right? Now, if a woman had abandonment from her father, if he was in and out, if he was putting her down, if he was never there, if he was breaking her down every single time, if she didn't have any compliments from him, she doesn't know what safety and security feels like from a man. So she's not gonna relate to you when you're giving her that. Therefore, she will relate to a guy that is giving her mixed signals, that's giving her drama, that's never there for her, that's nagging at her, that's putting her down, that's making her insecure, right? So if a woman has a lot of trauma from her upbringing, she doesn't know what safety and security feels like, so she's relating to the toxic guy. So when a toxic guy approaches a woman like that, they bond through their traumas, through their toxicity, and they get into a toxic relationship. Obviously, when you get into a toxic relationship, nothing good comes out of it. Now, I know guys might even say, Greta, but I tried approaching a woman this strong before and she freaked out. And guys, yes, I would have freaked out in my early 20s too, or in my teenage years. Guys were used to write me poems when I was 16, 17. I was like, yuck, what's that? Because I was not ready for it. I didn't want to get married. I didn't want to have a boyfriend. I was like, yuck, what's that? I was too immature to appreciate it. But if you are approaching a woman that is mature, that's over 25, over 27, in this confident, strong, pursuing way, and she comes from a healthy environment, a healthy background, she'll she'll be crazy about you. She'll come back home and she'll like unmatch every single guy. She won't care about anyone else. It's like, why would you? You have a guy that's pursuing you like crazy. Why would you care about anyone else? It doesn't even make sense. So, obviously, don't expect for a woman to fall for you after 3 days of giving her compliments. If she's naive and she's in her early 20s or something like that, yes, she might fall for you after a few days of compliments. But if she's secure and mature, she knows that words is just whatever. So she will need your action to see that you actually mean what you say, right? And the action needs to last a while because she's been hurt before. She heard it all before a million times. You know, she's been through all of this BS a million times. You know, you need to show her with your action that you actually mean what you say. So things like canceling a date, that's a red flag. You're showing me that you're not that into me. There is no safety and security there. You're out, right? Doing 50-50, that's another red flag. Like, you taking a woman out and you're doing 50-50, she's thinking, how are you crazy about me? If you were crazy about me, would you do 50-50? No, you wouldn't. So you're not giving me safety and security. I don't feel like I'm the only one for you. Maybe you're interested in someone else. That's me losing interest, right? You nagging at her, like, what is that? You mentioning other women, these are red flags. Then I go on a date and a guy mentions other women. I'm like, red flags, he's not into me. I'm not interested. I'm not the only girl in the world for him. No safety and security. I'm not special. Thank you, next. You belong to someone else. I'm not interested. You know, I remember I was dating a guy and I didn't show it to him, but he said to me, he said to me, Greta, I would die for you. And he said to me like he meant it. And the guy was like, he was strong, man. He said to me like he meant it, like he looked into my eyes, like he just said to me like he meant it. My heart dropped to my knees. I was just thinking, I love you to the moon and back. Instantly, like I was just like weak. I'm like, that's it, I'm yours, baby. Like, just that's it, right? That was my thought. I didn't show it, I played it very cool, but literally, like, my tummy went rumbling, nervous. I was just like, I'm a done deal, this guy is it, right? And I had a guy couple years ago or something telling me, we went on 2 days and he said like, die? I would never die for a woman. You know what? I felt like I want to walk out of that date. I'm like, if you wouldn't die for a woman, what am I doing here? Instant turn off. Instant. Like day and night difference. Wait, guys. I wrote some things down that I want to say more. Believe words. Another thing, right? So if like this will not work with a woman if she's not attracted towards you. If like there has to be some sort of attraction. So you don't have to be 10 out of 10 for her, but she has to be attracted towards, there has to be something about you, right? Because if she's not feeling it with you at all and you're coming at her this strong, you'll come across as a creep. She'll be like, okay, I'm not interested. Oh, it's too much, it's too much. She'll run. But if she's attracted towards you, if she's not running away from you, if she's listening to you, if she's spending time with you, if she's smiling, if she's giggling, if she like, there's a body language, if she's smiling, right? If there's a tiny bit of attraction and you're doing that, it will work. And you will go, if in her eyes you were 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10, you will become literally 11 or 12 out of 10. This is how much your attraction will increase. Now, if you are 10 out of 10 and you're giving her a chaos and drama and mixed signals and, you know, the breadcrumbs, you're dropping to 3. The interest is gone completely. Nobody cares about your money. Nobody cares about your good looks. Nobody cares about anything. It's, you're gonna go from 5'5" to 6'6". You know, guys, I'll tell you something. My parents were visiting and I had 2 days. And I went on a date with a guy, and he was a little bit taller than me, right? And I went on a date with another guy, and he was my height. And I come back from the dates, and my dad was like, "So how was the dates?" Because my parents were like cheeky and curious, and I was like, "So when I went with the guy who was taller than me, he was playing games, he was acting insecure, he was giving me chaos and drama and just being vulgar and stuff. I come back home and I'm like, oh no, dad. My dad was like, oh, that tall guy, how was he? I basically said to him, oh no, oh, he wasn't that tall, dad. Oh, he was short. And then he said, so Greta, how was that guy who was like your height, like the shorter guy? I was like, oh, dad, he wasn't short. He was so much taller. And my dad was just laughing, like he's like women's logic. So the shorter guy, he like grew like bloody 5 centimeters because he was treating me right on the date. The taller guy, because he was giving me chaos and drama and the bill split and whatever else, he literally dropped by 10 centimeters. My dad was laughing a lot, but he was just like, this is women's logic. Right? Now, ladies, I know it's majority of you who are watching it here, but I'm like really hoping that this video will get rewatched by guys, because I just see insane amount of toxic advice given to men, and it's ridiculous to date nowadays. Healthy women are not dating because you go on a date and all guys do, we don't give you any safety and security, and when it's literally what you are looking for in a man, and it's not there given to you. It's like, what's the point to date? Like, there's no point to date at all. So it's like healthy women are single because the only women that are in relationships are the toxic women, because we are okay with chaos and drama, because this is the only thing we can relate to. So I'm just like, I need to do this live. Like, and guys, a lot of men feel like we're losing power by pursuing women. You're not losing power. She's bloody putting you on a pedestal when you're pursuing her. You're all she wants when you're pursuing her with your action and your words, you know? And it's mind-blowing to me how men are just believe the other way around nowadays. And guys, remember, pickup artist books are written how to get toxic women, not how to get healthy women. Huge difference. Hi, Greta, thank you so much for everything. Okay, let me see. Yeah, pre-recorded. You will cheat on him. No, why? Why? I'm gonna tell you something. When a man treats you right, I'll tell you something. When a man treats you right and he does things for you, by my clients' examples and my own, and you break up with a guy because let's say you're bloody stupid or you've been too arrogant or whatever else, and he treated you like a princess, right? And you break up with him, and then you go through all the other guys that treat you like shit, you regret it so much. The regret is insane. All you think about is that guy that treated you right. And all you regret is how dumb I was for breaking up with him. I promise you guys. I can give you so many examples of that. It's insane. Women regretting everything because they lost the guy that treated them right. And when you're younger, yes, you have a lot of options. You have more options than when you're older. So you get guys pursuing you here and there. And then you're like, you get a bit too arrogant. But guys, please don't give up. These ladies, we don't know what we're doing. We're still immature. We're not ready to be married. We're not ready for something serious. But when a woman is ready, when she's seen the crap, when she's seen the toxicity, when she understands what is a real healthy man, this is like the ultimate diamond. Um, I have a problem being vulnerable with women due to previous. You don't have to be vulnerable. And that's why I need to break off, because I feel any connection and I don't know how to fix it. You don't need to be vulnerable. You just need to pursue her. Pursuing a woman is not being vulnerable. You're not being vulnerable by pursuing a woman. You're just doing what a man does. If a woman rejects you, if like there is more girls that will like you, don't give up. It's like going for an interview, for a job interview. Rejected you, okay, she's not the one. She didn't fancy me. Next. Rejected you, next, you know? And when you get rejected, you build up. You build yourself up. You become a stronger, more powerful man. Men that are the most successful in life, they have been rejected the most. So don't feel like a loser for rejection. It actually builds you up as a man. You have a million times more life experience. Just don't let rejection hurt you. It's just a rejection. Who cares? She didn't like you. Pff, now you know. Thank you, next. Had to break up with my ex. Got thank you. I'm just checking any comments. Girls, I'm looking for comments from guys. I like your channel so much, I hit the subscribe to. Okay, I'm not sure is that a guy or girl. Strong pursuit, allow myself. Hello, Greta, it's wonderful to meet you. My name is Nick. Hi, Nick. What about barbarity? I don't know what that means. A little barbarian? Good for me. Like a man, a man. Nobody needs no feminine man. Conan the Barbarian, if you remember that movie, perfection. Nobody likes a princess. Like when there is two princesses in a castle, I'm sorry, but this is sad. There's one princess and then there is one the man. And guys, like women are not competing with you. Healthy women are not. Let me tell you something else. A lot of men are, guys, don't feel insecure with women that are achieving big things, right? I see this with men a lot, because a lot of men reject me because they, let's say I'm successful, right? We see it in the beginning, we don't know about it because they play it like I'm not, and then we figure it out and whatever, you get intimidated. Don't get intimidated because I'm not a man's competition. I'm just a woman. Like, how can you be intimidated by a woman? A man is stronger. A man is more powerful. If a man will put all what he's got into his goals, dreams, and achievements, he'll overtake me by a million miles. I'm not a competition. You know, I have a client who's a doctor and she's like, Greta, all these guys, we find out that I'm a doctor and we reject me, we run away. Don't be intimidated. Praise these women. Let them shine. Like, they're not your competition. It's just a woman. You know, guys, I'm from Lithuania, and this is literally how Lithuanian men are very masculine. We insanely masculine. We not insecure, and because we are so masculine, women just submit to them just like that. We don't even speak that much. The submission is very quick because the man is just so masculine just by his presence. He just takes the lead in everything. Strong pursuit, masculinity, and you just, like, as a woman, you see a man like that, you just see his presence and you just relax. You literally, you don't need to think. You don't need to think what's for, like, what he's ordering, who's paying. You just relax. And when you relax, you opened, you feel safe and secure because you see his masculinity, you see him overpowering you, you see his protection, and you just relax. And when you relax, you're like, okay, he's protecting me left, right, and center. He's giving me, he's giving a lot. He's into me. Like, you're just like, I love you. Easy. You literally just relax. And these guys, because we are so masculine, when a woman achieves something, we're not intimidated by her a lot at all. We're like, it's just a woman. Great, good, well done, sweetheart. Oh, you're cute. This is how Lithuanian men behave with women. We had a president who was a woman. In Lithuania, there was a woman president, right? None of the men were intimidated. Oh, it's a woman. Cute. Like it's like I used to play basketball, right? I used to play basketball and I used to play professional basketball as a woman, and I would play with guys sometimes in a mixed team, right? If I played with a guy that played professional basketball also, right? These guys would be so gentle around me. They would be scared to bump into me because if he bumps into me and it's a professional basketball player, a man, I will bump into him and I will fall down because he is much stronger, much more powerful. He jumps higher. He would not block me. You could block me like I'm 6'3", let's say a guy is 6'3", or even let's say 6 foot, because we jump higher, it's easier for them to block me, right? They would not block me. They would be like, I'm not blocking you, woman. Come on. You know, I'm like, this is like, it's a woman. I'm not blocking her. I can block her with one finger. So what? She's a professional basketball player. Who cares? She's a woman. Look, she fall. She's a woman. I'm not blocking her. You know, like you actually, they treat you like a flower. You play basketball with guys that also play professional basketball. They treat you like a flower because they know, doesn't matter that you're a professional player, he's gonna hit you, you'll fly off. Now you play basketball with guys that are not professional. Oh, it's like playing with, I don't know what, with feminine men. They block you, they push you, they hurt you. You're like, I'm gonna get 5 traumas with these guys. Because we're assuming that you would have the same strength. We don't have the same strength. You know, just don't be intimidated by women. And the Bible says a woman is a gift to a man. It's not a competition. It's a gift. We are a gift to a man. You just treat us with care, respect, adoration, whatever. It's a woman. We're not a threat. We're not a competition. It's just a gift. Like, I don't, oh, okay. Okay, guys, that's it for today. This is, I'm just leaving you like this. I hope some men will actually watch this because I'm just fed up of all this pursuit nonsense. And thank you all. Of course, men and women are different. Thank you all for joining in, and please share it with guys, ladies. This video is for guys. And guys, I'm coaching men nowadays as well, so I'll put the link in my video description. Thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day, and thank you. I hope men will watch this video. I literally want men to watch it. Thank you all. Kisses. Bye-bye. Bye.